Make sure everything's working. Hi everyone, it's my first baking stream today. I am extremely nervous, so forgive me. I stumble on myself a lot today. So today we're gonna start with something basic, vanilla cupcakes. I posted the recipe on my Twitch page. It's under About Me. Still need to make a panel specifically. Haven't yet. So let's start. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is called, oh my god, I'm so nervous! Hi Splions! I can barely see that. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Uh-oh, I messed up. I will be judging your every move. Oh my gosh, I can't even get the pop-out chat to pop out. Okay. Maybe that worked. Don't judge me! Okay. Well, see, now I'm nervous because I can't see myself. Watch hundreds of hours of baking shows, so I'm somewhat of an expert now. Oh, okay, in the same way that my watching hundreds of hours of Grey's Anatomy makes me a doctor. Right? Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is write down our recipe. And, I like to write it out just because I don't like my phone getting dirty. It'll get dirty. And I also learned not to try to double or triple recipes in your head, because that's extremely bad news. Double or triple something that you're not supposed to, or forget to double or triple something that you were supposed to. Okay. This also gives me a chance to wait for people. How's the audio, you guys? And video and such? About. Okay. Vanilla Cupcakes. 2 KitchenAid mixers? Yeah. One of them I got 10 years ago, and the other one I got on sale at Costco. I think it was like 120 bucks off. I couldn't. I know, right? It only took me 10 years to get 2 of them. Sugar. Are you guys gonna bake with me, or are you guys just gonna make fun of me? Spoon, soda. Also, recipes that have weights are the best thing in the entire world. Just make fun of you, and I will bake with you in spirit. Okay, that's expected. Half teaspoon salt. And then you guys can make fun of me when I mess up and, you know, start crying about messing up. Cups. Egg whites. Sour cream. Now, I've never actually made cupcakes with sour cream before, so we're gonna see how this goes. I usually use buttermilk. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it's almost like he kind of sort of did buttermilk, because he's doing half a cup of sour cream and half a cup of whole milk. Sarah ever tell you about the time she started crying when making cupcakes? She didn't tell me, but I'm sure that I understand completely. The other day, or last week, I was making my lemon cakes, and it took 4 tries for me to get it right, and I cried after the third try. I looked in the oven and the cakes kept collapsing. I told you it was back at Halloween. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. Now, fun fact. Ah, yeah, it's the worst when it doesn't turn out. I know, and with my lemon cakes, I zest fresh lemons, 4 of them per cake, and then 1 for buttercream, and it only takes about 10 minutes to zest those 4 lemons, but doing that 3 to 4 times in total was bunch of salt. Ooh, yes. Just to make it a little bit fun, I'm gonna ask you guys what kind of. There'll be vanilla, of course, but I've got a bunch of food coloring. That's how we perfect the recipes. Keep trying until we get it how we need. Yep, that's how you do it. And then I mean, I learned why it messed up anyway. Down in Vancouver, it's always so humid, whereas up here it's not very humid, especially when it's cold and during the winter. So what happened was it got warm and humid, and I didn't change my recipe. I didn't adjust, and yeah, on the 4th try I added more flour, and it finally worked. Have you ever seen vanilla bean paste in the States? I've been looking for it. I have. Yep. Actually, I saw it when I was down in Boise. You can't order it online? I think they have it at Costco here. Ooh, also, fun fact. Oh, it's lagging. Why is it lagging? Okay. Fun fact. In Canada, confectioner's sugar is called icing sugar. And if you say to average American, icing sugar, they're gonna look at you like you're fucking nuts. Oh, excuse me. Poopin' nuts. It's like $80 for a small container. Yeah, it's vanilla beans. And you don't need as much vanilla with the paste, I thought. Alrighty. Let's start. So there's a thing called mise en place. It means everything in place. Everything in its place. I, for a very long time, was too good for mise en place. And I cannot tell you how many times I messed up, and how many times I made pumpkin cheesecake and forgot the pumpkin. Because I didn't already have everything in place. You know what I mean? So. Alrighty. You can see my writing without it. Nope. Yeah, way too small. Okay. First off, 213 grams of flour. Ooh, also, I like to grab a tray or like a paper towel to keep off to the side for like my measuring cups and stuff. Because, as I mentioned, I mess up a lot whenever we do recipes. So, that way I can reuse the same ones and not cross-contaminate. So, 213 grams of flour. And thank God there's a weight, because I don't know who made it up. This whole, spoon and flour crap. Like, you take a spoon in here and you spoon it into the measuring cup. Then there was another lady that said, oh, you have to sift your flour first and then, and then measure. It's like, if you do that every single time you measure out your flour, it's gonna be you know, different. I mean, I guess it would be regardless if you're just doing volume, but anyway. Okay, so 213 grams of flour. And 200 grams of sugar. Splians, have you thought about making your own vanilla? It's not going to be vanilla paste, but yeah, I wonder if you could make your own vanilla paste. Why not just buy a bunch of beans? 200 grams. These cute little guys. Quarter teaspoon baking soda. Salt. Oh. See? This is why you write everything out first. Or, this is why I write everything out first. I forgot to write down powder. See? I told you I was gonna end the plane. End of this. I have so many little measuring teaspoon. Okay. Quarter teaspoon baking soda. So this is just me. Usually I'd throw it in with the flour, but lately I've been forgetting if I've put something in or not. So again, mise en place is super important. So that was a quarter teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and let's not forget baking powder that I happened to put in. 1.5. So. Okay. 3/4 cups of butter or 171 grams. This is already. So anytime you're baking, you want to have everything at room temperature, as close as room temperature as you can get. Because if you try to throw something cold into something that's warm, it'll curdle or mess it up. And I am saying this because I only up until very recently didn't give a poop about whether the temperature of my ingredients was cold or not cold. I'm not a very good baker. Oh, I heard a follow, but I can't see who it was. Thank you very much, GTA 420 crew. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Okay. Eventually we will make it to 170 grams of 161. 171. Perfect. Three egg whites. Okay. The ingredients include the eggs as well. They should be as close to room temperature as they can be. Happen to forget before start baking or whatever. Then put them in water bath, warm water bath. Make sure it's not hot, obviously, because you don't want to put. But if you put in warm water bath, 5 to 10 minutes, they should warm up to about room temperature by the end of it. That's only if you forget. It's best to not forget and just have it all over because I forgot. So separate the yolks. Whites. If you've got like a tool, go ahead and use it. But I very much hate single-use gadgets. Not single-use. Single task. The only exception to that rule is my avocado slicer. Oops. Now, if I weren't live, I would just pull that out. But I don't know if I should be, this wouldn't have happened if you had a tool for it. Oh man. It's like instant. No, it didn't break. It's just in there. It's instant karma. That's what it is. Talking shit about kitchen tools, and it's like, well, can I with my hands? Is that okay? Ah, whatever. No one's gonna eat these except for me and my hubby. Boom. But that did not happen. You washed your hands. It's fine. Or did I? Watch me mess this one up too. Woo. Perfect-ish. How did you put your fingers in it now? Ew! Oh! As far as I know. Now you'll never know! Alright, okay. Egg yolks we can save. What for? I don't know. I might make hollandaise later because I've got a really cool. It's really, really cheap. Ooh, I could. Ooh, I was looking at pasta attachment for my KitchenAid, and they're expensive. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just get like a standalone pasta roller. Yeah, I'm gonna get the KitchenAid attachment. Tablespoon of vanilla, half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of whole milk. That one for Christmas, it's amazing. Oh, I'm so jealous. I've only made fresh pasta once, and it was amazing. So half a cup. Now, one trick. It's not really a trick. One important thing that I learned in school, measuring stuff in a wet measure, which is what this guy is. You have to get down to eye level because of fraction or whatever the heck scientist. So you know, if you're up here, see right now it looks like I'm at 2/3 of a cup. If I go down, I mean I'm above half a cup, but if you're up here, you'll be just short every time, and it may be enough to mess it up. I only have one KitchenAid though, so we're even. The meniscus. The meniscus? What? Am I missing something? Because all I can think is my knees. Are you pulling an anime on me, Lions? That's just about half a cup. That's what it's called when the liquid sticks. Oh. Interesting. Meniscus. Am I saying that right? Oh, refraction would be if I were to stick my finger in it and it was like, bloop! Looked like it was broken. So smart. You're saying meniscus, I'm like, all I can think is, what, like, did you tear your knee or something? Yeah. This one I'm not gonna keep it. Since I was just short and it's basically about empty in here. Also, these silicone spoon rest things are amazing. So easy to clean. Okay, sour cream, half a cup whole milk, spoon of vanilla. I need to get some good vanilla. Can you guys hear the music, or is the music too overpowering, or? Oh, if you open stuff like this, don't. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm used to using a knife. Heyo, stopping by, fire extinguisher ready. Perfect, cool. Too bad you're not actually in the same room. So thanks for nothing. Thanks guys, appreciate the feedback. Please feel free. Oh, I also don't measure vanilla. And I also never listen to the recipe when it comes to vanilla. Can I rewind that? I should measure it, but I'm not going to. Okay. We've got our flour, got our sugar, got our baking soda, baking powder and salt, got our butter, egg whites, vanilla and milk, sour cream, and whole milk. Cool. Usually I write down the instructions, but I will read it out to you guys because... So, butter and flour, 6-inch pans. No. You can if you want. If you're baking with cakes instead of cupcakes, you are more than welcome. I am making cupcakes. Let's see. I have a ridiculous amount of baking cups. Anytime we're at the store and I see baking cups, if they're cute, I can't help but buy them. It doesn't help that they're usually like, you know, $1, $1.50, $2. So, wait, no, I can't use these pink ones. Got this guy. I don't know if you guys can see very well on that little camera. These guys. They're super cute. And then super colorful ones. I don't know actually. I don't think it really matters which ones I use, but... Oh, there's these ones. And then I've got Christmas ones. Which I just... Oh my gosh, I was so nervous before all of this, you guys, but I'm actually having a lot of fun. For anyone that's watching, really appreciate you hanging out. Making my job, or whatever this is, a lot easier. So, we're gonna stick all the liners in the tins. And again, this is why mise en place is so important. Everything in its place before you start putting everything together. Because I cannot tell you the number of times I have had, you know, just got everything mixed together, got everything ready, and I hadn't set up like my cake pans or my cupcake pans or something. And that's stressful, because, yeah. I mean, it's not that it's gonna ruin it, but it's better if the mix doesn't sit without being baked from temperature anyway. But then it ruins it if you throw it in the fridge, like I... Okay. So, I guess I should bring my chili over. reliable. Did you preheat the oven? Oh, see? That's part of it too. Part of the mise en place. Preheat the oven. Thank you. 325? 350. I don't know if I like 350 for cupcakes, but I'm gonna listen to this because I haven't made this recipe yet. Figures I'd be going on about, make sure you got everything in place, make sure you got everything ready before you start. Did you preheat the oven? Oh. Yes, I did. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so step 1, butter and flour, 3 6-inch pans. Step 2, sip the flour, salt, baking soda, baking powder, and sugar together in a large bowl. In a separate bowl, beat the sour cream, milk, butter, egg whites, and vanilla together. Add the wet to dry and mix until just combined. So then, it's confusing. Sift. I honestly hate sifters. Hard to clean. No creaming method. See, that's why I was confused too. That's why I was like, wait, what? So, yeah, nothing gets creamed. The egg whites don't get, whipped. You literally just put the dry ingredients together, and then you put the wet ingredients together. It says beat sour cream, milk, butter, egg whites, and vanilla together. That's so interesting. Okay, guys. I would cream anyways. Well, no, because it's asking me to put the sugar along with the flour. For experimenting's sake, I think that I'm gonna follow the recipe, because all of the reviews on it are like, oh my god, this is the best vanilla cake. And I've had a really, really hard time with vanilla cake. I know I said it's pretty basic, but vanilla cake is so freaking difficult to make for some reason. So. And also, Splians, this recipe is from Preppy Kitchen, so I'm gonna assume he probably knows better than me. Yeah, so let's listen to the Preppy Kitchen. Yeah, he's gotta be my favorite so far. Sift flour, salt, baking soda, baking powder, and sugar together in a large bowl. So flour. Oh, it's so small. This one's like it's super small. It's probably better if it's super small. Okay. Flour. Baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Everything in its place. I've been going on and on about it. Sugar. Sift it together. You can smack it with your hand, or you can just go like that. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you get all the little clumps out. Maybe I should drop the mise en place things for myself. It's not letting the salt through. I knew it! I knew it was gonna be too fine. That's okay. Salt doesn't need to be sifted. It's usually the flour. There you go. So let's try. I'm still. I'm gonna change that because I'm starting to doubt him. Or maybe I'm too inexperienced to understand what he's doing. Okay. Add the wet to dry. That's gonna do. We're still gonna Buttercream. Butter in there. Let's just get this. My gosh, this is so weird. I honestly feel weird. Like putting not sugar in with the butter right now. That's weird. But we're gonna see how this goes. How do these cooking shows get it done in 30-minute episodes? Magic. Also, they're probably a lot smarter than me. But mostly the magic, okay? I'm so scared about this. Start beating this, I think. Add the milk in, rolling. I wonder if I could get that to editing. You need to have some cupcakes ready by the time you finish with that mix. Oh, technically I do, but they're red velvet and they're from a box. So, technically I do. It's over here. You guys can see that. Not really. Well, I tried. That's alright. That's all I can do. Okay. Going. Already. But I beat it. So I'm like, that looks weird. I'll show you. Oh, always scrape your bowl. Unless you have one of those fancy scrapey beater things, then even then, scrape your bowl. Bottom, top, the sides. Mike is cutting out. Think the mixer is too close or speak really loud when the mixer's going. Okay, thank you. So that's what that looks like right now. And luckily the guy was saying, you see little clumps of butter after you mix the wet ingredients, don't panic, it all works out by the time you mix in dry ingredients. You can even use melted butter and warm the sour cream butter. But that's what that looks like. Like, stuff. That's weird. I wonder if I can overmix this part. Okay, and we can't forget to add the milk. Forget to add the milk. Plus, that's why we did it. That's why you've been This is so weird. I almost would like to start over. It's not really little clumps of butter. Big clumps of butter. And adding milk kind of made it fun. How typical that my first baking dream. Ew. No. Yeah, because it's not. And then adding the milk was a bad idea, because. Because, yeah. Is there something wrong?
That's not where the pictures go.
Okay, okay. I would need to warm up and stuff too. Let's see how this goes. If I hadn't added the milk just then, I might have been able to get the clumpies out. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna make it. Melt if desired. Straighten up this stuff. They're not little clumps of butter, they're massive clumps of butter. This method. Let's see how she the microwave won't be as long as the mixer. Now with butter, we got these small bursts, even. They're like avocados. They're good, and then suddenly they're gonna have like a 2-second when perfectly ripe. Hey, I helped. Yes, you did! You're helping prevent the crying breakdown afterwards. Thank you! This guy. Okay. Now, what do you guys think about that secondary camera kind of zoomed, or not zoomed, but like focused? Is that alright, or would you guys rather see like kitchen? Honestly, I'm open to feedback. To any. Please let me know. Except for get good. I can't do that.
Check to see if that works. Becky. Quiet and we're supposed to.
Okay. Now, husband's saying that I get quiet or the mic cuts out. I liked it when you had the mixer at bird's eye. Oh, okay. Cool. I just wasn't sure if you could actually see it. So yeah, sorry, my husband was saying that my mic is cutting out. Is that happening for you guys? For, like, getting quiet? Is it just me getting quiet then?
You're talking just fine, it's just when you went over there, it sounded
Far away. Yeah. Okay.
Continue.
Mic has been okay for me. Cool. I'm not gonna leave this here. He's right. But the mic? I just have to pretend I'm mad at you guys and I want to yell at you. How about that? I just have to project my voice. Project. Hi, Sam! Hi, Sam! Just joking. It gets a little quiet. Yeah. Ooh, I better make sure I've got my... Now, milk too, especially you gotta... If you're trying to warm it up in the microwave, you gotta go slow. Hi Sam. Hi. Are you baking with me, Sam, or are you just here to make fun of me too? Okay, so mixer at bird's eye. Yeah, see, I thought mixer at bird's eye was cool too. It didn't look like I could actually see what the heck was happening. Wouldn't make fun of baking. Let's see how that. Can't really have this on it, so technically. Now you can kind of sort of see inside it. My video is a little laggy, so I have to wait for it to catch up before I... Okay, cool. And tip number 2. Now, I've got a question for you, Slimes. If it tells you to add wet into the dry and it's like this, what do? Do you still do wet to dry, or do you just put the dry in and start mixing it? I do the latter, because I don't want to mix anything. Yeah, or alternate. Yeah. I should. I feel like I should alternate right now. Get the milk back in here. And don't want to dump it. There's also I am trying to help you guys develop good habits. Oh. That looks way better. Just because usually you have to cream first, then add more white vinegar. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very, very strange. Okay. So, now it looks better. Get out of here, Julia. That looks better. It almost... Alright. Guy in there. Just add a little bit. Get the mix going. Sure, again, scrape down. Sometimes flour gets stuck on top of the little hater thing. Down, scrape the sides. Especially right in the center part of the mixing bowl. Butter, especially. I mean, it won't be a problem this time because it's melted, but butter, especially, it's gonna get stuck in there. I should get a glass mixing bowl. Actually see what's happening inside. That'd be cool. Oh, I'm kind of scared of them though. Okay, let's see what it says about. Add wet to dry. Add wet to the dry, but we're doing it backwards. Mix until just combined. Go. Just combined. This is Mercutio. Oh, I know that name. I would know that. Hello! Okay, let's get this shot. Okay, now is when we can have fun. These cupcakes don't actually have to go anywhere or do anything, so I have so much food coloring. So much time. Let's see. You want to make rainbow cupcakes? Neon cupcakes? I'd say red, but it's not the red. I'm just gonna wash it. If anyone has any ideas of what kind of cupcakes or whatever they want to. There was a cupcake mix that my husband and I got one. Rainbow. It came with all the rainbow dye and a scoop of little bread and I'm sorry if my mic is cutting out. How's your day going, Markeisha? Is that storm that's supposed to hit Louisiana supposed to hit you guys? I don't actually know how far away It's gray. Probably get side there. Storm. I'm glad you guys aren't in. I don't know who all's watching or how many people. There's Louisiana. Stay safe. Nature is nature's not the big one, just some rain. That's good. That's good. Hey, anyone have any color requests or no one cares? No one cares, I'm gonna do it. Alright. To fix the focus. Oh. On the big one or the little one? Oh, apparently it's just mine, it's just your computer. Leading me astray, are we? Going once, going twice. Anyone wants any color, speak now. Or deal with the crappy colors I choose. Green, unicorn, orange. Ooh, unicorn sounds good because I usually don't like unicorns, but I have. A pull. Man, my thing is really backwards. Or not backwards, excuse me. Check it. They've got little unicorn heads and unicorn horns and stuff. Honestly, I have so many sprinkles. Cupcake mix is gonna sit there. They're so cute. Okay. We want to use the unicorn ones then, since I've got it. I saw 2 people say green. I have them. Or if I do like a pastel. Yeah! I like the pastel idea. Oh. So, maybe we don't need these ones. Really cute pastel thing. So, this is probably gonna overmix my color, but that's alright. So, I happen to have gel. It's baking on. Got just liquid. I'm just gonna do. This is pastel. We're gonna do. Actually. I'm gonna do this by hand because it just needs to look pretty. Exactly. It'll taste the same and all that, and I'm not trying to sell these, so it's alright. Well, I guess with that being said, I'm gonna be lazy. This guy back over here. Nobody needs to know that I almost messed up the recipe. I gotta remember to yell at you guys now that the mixer's going. The green's not mixing. coming out! Okay, one more drop. There we go. This is a... Oh wait, this... Again, gotta scrape it down. I wonder if I should add like the tiniest bit of blue to make it teal. What brand of food color do you use? I actually have... No, that's not true. I go with Chef Master. Chef Master? It's a pistachio green or bright green. It's a leaf green. I only had leaf green. I did have a teal. It's a good brand. Yeah. The reason I like Chef Master is because they're the only ones that have candy color. And for anyone who doesn't know, candy color is made with, or excuse me, coloring in general has made with water, and candy color is made with oil. So if you're doing something like coloring chocolate or coloring buttercream, I believe the gel and stuff will work for the buttercream, but oil would work better. But it's best for like chocolates, especially when I make my cake pops. If the outer coating has to be oil, because if it's water, mess it up. Okay, let's finish mixing this. The other color or brand of food coloring is I see such mixed reviews on them, like you either love it or they hate it, and like the flavor of their red is really bad or something. And they also don't carry the oil or candy color. So here's what our looks like now. Nice and cute and green, kind of minty. Bam! Easiest way to get, even cupcakes or even cookies is to use an ice cream scoop. But they have to be the ones that have a little thing in the middle that, you know, scrape it out. Even though it scrapes it out, it doesn't do a good job. Even though it tries to scrape it out, it doesn't. So just 2 scoop each. They're so cute. I'm in love with the green that we made. It's so cute. I hope it bakes well. It doesn't just turn like brown. So, scoop. Oh, and then if you don't have like a scooping, always use, or ice cream scoop, you can always use like a measuring cup. I don't know. The colors are different on each camera. Oh, are they? They're 2 different cameras, and honestly, this one, overhead one doesn't get very much light, so I'll have to. Cool. Like I was saying, you can always use just like a regular dry measure. It's not gonna be as easy or quick, but gotta use what you got. You can also use spoons, but you can find one if you see one. Get it. Ooh, also, American friends, I love Fred Meyer. I love Fred Meyer. I love it. They have so many baking things. I don't know what the Canadian equivalent of Fred Meyer would be. They have very many departments. Look like little aliens. Cupcakes. Little alien, I don't even know what to call them. Pods? Like, I don't know. There's so much extra, but if I scoop any more, they'll probably overfill. So let's see. So the instructions say 30 to 35 minutes, but remember that that's for a cake, not for cupcakes. And no matter what the time says, I always go a little lower. So let's start with 12 minutes. See how that goes. Oh, are you guys ready for some movie magic? Movie magic. Here we go. Check it out. Cupcakes went into the oven, and suddenly they came out red. These are these are the cupcakes we just made and threw in the oven. Just joking. So, I think at this point now we got Buttercream. Actually, I take back the movie now. Okay. And this, my friends, is why you buy KitchenAids on sale at Costco. So you don't have to wash the first one. Yay, movie magic! Hello, gone. My green cupcakes turned red. That's how magical this is. Okay. Ooh, also, one thing. Don't plug in your KitchenAid if you're not ready to turn it on. Or if you're cleaning it, or if you're not gonna use it. Don't have it plugged in. That's bad news. Oh, they really are different on each camera. It's a Christmas miracle. Different... Wait. Different how? I feel like... I'm so confused. I wonder what's making that happen. Let's see. This guy's got like auto. Oh, see, that takes away. White balance settings. Yeah, see, if I turn on auto white balance here, it makes everything blue. It's the adding to them. Well, I should still have these. Oh, but see, I like the other one better. Like, not as harsh looking. I do too. Hey. You can see the tanness of my skin. I don't look blue. Ready for buttercream. Beat the room temperature butter until light and fluffy. 1 cup of butter. Luckily, these things are half a cup each, so it's easy. I don't have to measure. Fantastic. Although, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I want to use the big guy. Oh, I see. 10 minutes later, I finally get Sam's joke. I'm sorry for ruining your joke by not getting it right away. Okay. I got you. Everyone got Sam but me. Okay. Plug in the machine because now we're ready. That's a good. They are super. I always wondered what they meant. A stick of butter in like American recipe. A stick of butter. Maybe now. Not like this, like thing. Rising. Now. Look, they're pretty thick. Like, thick. Like, basically, oh yeah. They come with it's whatever, but it's also very, very got it. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking this little I don't want to. That's supposed to be good for the kitchen. As long as it's kind of big. Yeah, this should be about. my fucking coffee! Yeah, so I think that's what my husband was saying. The mixer, it's trying to pick up the mixer. So just for a little bit while this is going, because it's gonna go like this for a little while. I'm just gonna mute it for a sec. The music should still be going, even if I mute my mic, but it'll at least get rid of the whirring. Or I wonder if I'm just getting too far from the what you call it, the receiver from a little headset thing. Okay, so I am gonna mute my mic just for a couple minutes. Music should still keep. So our timer went off for those cupcakes. So let's see. Even though the timer went off, don't open the oven yet because it's, like I said, I go a little bit less than the time that it's supposed to, just to be sure. But if you open the, oh my god, they're adorable. If you open the door while they're not, before they're ready, they will collapse. And let's do maybe, I don't know, they actually look kind of good. Oh yeah, very good. So, good thing we started for 12 minutes because this wing. So I want to show you guys. They're adorable. They're so freaking cute. They're so green, and they're like a really, really cute, like mint green looking thing. It's just over. Check it out. They're so cute. What in the world is this, you guys? And then the baking cups are super cute. Man, whose idea was green? You're a genius. I know GTA 420, my new buddy. He said green, or she. And there was another person that said green. Props, my friends. Okay, so we're gonna leave the cupcakes in the pan just for a minute, for a few minutes anyway. And our buttercream. Not quite. Okay, I want to test something with the microphone. Anyone's specifically paying attention, okay. Because I'm wondering if it's because I wonder if it's because I'm getting too far from the receiver. Not necessarily the noise, or a combination. Okay, commencing test. I'm gonna have the mixer on and going, and I'm gonna talk in my normal. Talk in my normal. Yeah, I guess I should be saying something. Setting out or not. And likely makes sense, but doesn't like really. Mute it for a second. Okay, looks like it's not the receiver, it's just the mixer. Cool. In and out unless you're on the same level. Unless I'm on the same level as the mixer. So when I'm close by, it doesn't cut out.
And projecting too would quiet and it can't. Mixer's here, your voice is here, so it's blocking.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty sure it's the noise canceling trying to cancel out the mixer on. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Okay, that's just something we got to deal with. Alright.
We'll get it fixed.
Get the butter going again. I just have to learn to talk like a normal person with normal volume, but I still feel like I'm yelling. So they yell. They sound like how it talks to me. See, and that's what my husband says. And I say that feels like yelling to me. People are saying I'm speaking in a Normal volume. Good dog. Damn, always got my back. I wonder if that would catch on. Martha, they have like that tiny movie. Honestly, normally I would mix a lot longer, but I'm kind of getting tired of fighting with the whatchamacallit. So we need a pound icing sugar. Let's just go. You're fine to use it. Or mess with it.
Fine to mess with it?
Yeah. Cool, because I don't know what it's sounding like or looking like. So if you...
It just cuts out every now and then.
Come on, 16 ounces, 2 pounds. For a cup of heavy cream. Heavy cream is the same as whipping cream. In Canada, they do not have heavy cream. I think the highest percentage of fat you get in Canada is like something. I can find 40% 40% fat. 35. I don't even yell. Just think of playing it up while on stream. Playing it up. Just get all such. Haro, stupid. Or I don't know. I'm just gonna call you stupid. 35%, yeah, so this is 36%. There's a 30 that's, I mean, you know, whatever, 30, but there's a 40% and it's disgusting and it's amazing. Okay. Salt. Now, our cupcakes are green, and our our sprinkles are unicorn and purpley and stuff. What color should we make the ice? Should I leave it white? Should I go crazy with it? Should we go nuts with it? Should we play it up for the stream, Sam? Oh, crazy. How crazy? What? How does that go from Simpsons? No something and no TV make Homer something something? Oh, crazy? Don't mind if I do! But someone remembers the whole quote. What goes with green? Well, I guess the sprinkles are already purple. That's green and blue. Like a really nice, just super, like slight. Like I'm thinking like a sky blue, but even more. Still. I don't want white because the unicorn heads are white. Probably won't show. I'm kind of thinking purple either. So just it's here. Okay, that's 2 turquoises. Okay, turquoise it is. What's turquoise? Is that more blue or more? Turquoise is more blue. Oh, it's kind of tinny. That looks about right, yeah. Oh, this camera. Looks like turquoise to me. Confectioner, sugar, vanilla, food coloring, and heavy. Funny part is, I'm. Is that he actually say, hey, add the icing sugar super slowly. Or confectioner sugar. It didn't work because of the vanilla. Apparently vanilla. It's like sort of the same color-ish as the icing, but it's gonna get lighter since we're gonna put it with a bunch of the icing sugar. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. See, because of the bubbles. I'm gonna see if I can have it. Oops. Sideways. That's okay, yeah? You guys let me know. Okay. So something I learned with buttercream is that I make a lot of freaking buttercream is add the icing sugar, or it's confectioner sugar, powdered sugar, how about that? Really slowly. Not really slowly, but don't just dump it. I couldn't understand why my buttercreams weren't working until one site was like, you know, buttercream is actually an emulsion, and what that means is it's 2 or more types of ingredients that don't actually go together or mix together naturally, so you have to force them to do certain things. And one of them is adding slowly. So, again, with the mixer and me fighting to be heard over the mixer. Alright, and if you want to adding icing stuff, kind of let it mix. Then I hate being rushed and just so you guys know, because I already weighed out icing sugar. Obviously, measuring it in. I don't know why. Nope, as in I'm losing probably. And then once you've got like a good starting point with your buttercream, you can start to add the icing sugar a little bit more quickly, but still, again, there's no harm in taking your note to self. Just real quick, do you guys think it would be better if I just muted myself while I'm doing the mixer stuff? Or like is the constant whirring annoying? You guys, I don't know what all you guys are doing while watching. So. It's actually really relaxing with the music and watching the mixer. I like listening to the mixer, either or. Okay, cool. So the only issue really is that if I'm trying to speak, it cuts out. Cool. So if you guys are enjoying the kind of white noise of the mixer and the chillness of the music, I am cool with it. Very cool with that. Thank you. I don't know, you tell me. So if I talk at a covering. Buttercream, it's coming together. So I was gonna add all the icing or powdered sugar, but I'm not going to yet. Let's do the milk a little bit first, and then that way we can fix the consistency if we need to, or if the consistency without this little extra bit is already good, then we don't need it. I like my buttercream buttery. Not like crazy buttery, but they don't like it too sweet. And if you keep it buttery too, it stays really rich and smooth. And then I kind of go overkill with how long I beat my buttercream, so it's always very little. You mean sounded, as in help to have my animal? Yeah, but okay, so we're gonna add the milk over. Good to know that covering helps. So if I cover and I kind of scream at you guys, cool. It's coming together! I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but every that I add this. Oh man, I really like it. I think you have to do it in short bursts, though. The mic cuts out completely near the end of your longer sentences. And that's probably because I'm like talking at a normal voice and then I start to get some talk to it. Oops. Why can't you guys just hear my voice the same volume that I hear it in my head? Making it work. That cowbell. Always make sure you scrape. Guys, check it out. See, there's stuff that on the side of the bowl that just wasn't got, and we gotta get got. The learning process. Maybe you should try to yell like you're yelling at me for everything I do that pisses you off. Maybe you need to piss me off so I can be like, ah! They would eat flour! And sugar! I heard that whole sentence. It works! My anger towards my husband works! Oh yeah. So just the last little bit of... Told you, but you never listened to me. Well, because every time I do listen to you, you're wrong. But when I don't, you're right, so... Maybe you should just stop being wrong. Yell at your hubby. Yeah! Domestic abuse! Whatever, he gets cupcakes. Okay, so... Our icing did not turn very turquoise, but I mean, I kind of like it. I think it'll match the, I think it'll match the cupcakes. Let me just get this stuff off the... As long as you feed them, they will be happy. It's just projecting your voice in his general direction. Oh, that's a good one! Yeah, he's in the other room. So if maybe I just think about... Maybe I'm trying to talk to you over there in that room! That works. You guys are so helpful. I was supposed to be the helpful one, that's why I'm doing this stream. Anyway, check out this green. What do you guys think? Should I add some more color? Some more blue? Because, in my opinion... Oh, let me... Bad thing is I heard it twice. It's like getting yelled at twice. So you take 2 or 3 or 4 for the team. So, I don't know if you guys can really see because I don't have my part up yet. There we go. So, there we go. What do you guys think? I think that those two will go together. I think if I tried to make the icing a little bit more green or blue, it might not quite go. And then, oh man, and then that color. It just looks, yeah, exactly. So it's like, and then the sprinkles with that color. You didn't see the sprinkles. Where? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. All about the contrast. Okay. Oops. Let's put that down for a second. So, unfortunately, these cupcakes aren't gonna be cold enough to start icing it. Ooh, also, you guys... Oh man, here, let me jump out the way. See if they... Well, I haven't shifted. Trying to make some these things. Amazon, $12. Boom. If I can reach it. Name it. Yes! Boom! 12 bucks. Amazon. It's honestly one of my favorite things in this kitchen. Saves a lot of room. Keeps it obviously off the counter and all that stuff. It's amazing. Anyways. Oh. Cupcakes out of the pink. They smell good. They look really good too. I wonder if it's the sour cream in it that's giving it the help give it the rise that it's the not creaming thing. Very weird, but obviously it worked. Who was it? I think it was Flans that was agreeing with me. You know you're getting older when you get excited about things like this. What was it that I bought or got the other day? Or the other week? I can't remember, but it was really lame and really, really awesome. And I was so excited. Splians, you were the one that I told, so do you remember what I... Oh! Now I remember! It's my peppermill! It's my Ratchet peppermill! It is amazing! Because... You old fart, I know. Okay, let me just... Okay. Because most peppermills are like this, you know? And when you get pepper, you gotta twist it and all that stuff. Me, my right hand is, or right arm is, I wouldn't say injured, but it tends to be a wuss. So if I'm doing too much twisting and, you know, that kind of stuff, it starts to hurt. But then I saw this. This thing. The only thing you need to do to get pepper is this. And it, like, yeah, you should be able to see it on the counter, but it puts out a lot of pepper. This one, you're twisting it, like, for 10 minutes and you have finally the amount that you see on my counter there. That's hot. Oh, can you even see it? Oh, you can't. Oh, you kinda can. That's hot. Isn't it? You just pump it till it comes out. Oops. I blame you for that. Not me. I'm innocent. Crack that. Yep. Maybe some more. Crack that. So, I would say these cupcakes might be a little bit small for like selling, but honestly, these are good. Doesn't like flow out the sides and stuff. And best cooling racks. Yeah, I don't know what to do while we wait for these bad boys to cool. I might stick you in the fridge. I don't think I need to put it in the fridge, you guys. Let's see. I'm jelly of your cooling racks. Sing us a song, and also find a piping tip. Ooh. Well, I think I'm gonna stick with just the star tip, because it's the- Oh wait, no, that's not true. I have these. Where am I? I knew. Yeah. Because I bought a cheapo set of piping tips off Amazon, and they're just size-wise, they just don't really work out, especially when I'm making like. So I got myself new tips, but they're all gonna be about similar to the star. So I'll just do the star tip. It's not numbered. I don't know what the Wilton equivalent would be, but that's what we're doing. Sing us a song. Huh? Not with this kind of music going. I had other type. I'm worried about copyright. Copywriting, playing stuff that's copyrighted, and then I would really have my mic be cut off, because apparently that's what they'll do. Also find a piping tip. Some piping tips. This is a view of the tip. Okay. Hang on, let's see. Just get out of the way. Ooh, I do need to practice some rosettes. Oh. I do happen to have my practice buttercream ready, so. By practice buttercream, I mean it's not technical. Yeah. But I'm not gonna use my star tip on this one. Let's do, let's do flowers. Okay, I need to open that one here. That's too bad. That new little set didn't come with, excuse me, piping nail thing. Mine are really, really small. These are it's the size of my piping nail. But this is the size 127 molten. This is called a pedal tip. You can tell because it's got like, I don't know if you guys can see in this one. It's got like a teardrop shape thing. This is massive. This is bigger even than my star tip. The reason I call this my practice buttercream is because I'm not messing around with stuff and so step a little. Really cute purple. See the cuteness of it, the full cuteness of it. Just work it a little bit, just to kind of. Would be easier in the mixer, but I don't have anything washed right this second, and I'm too lazy. So, just gonna mix it just a little bit, get it a little smoother. I kind of set up my piping bag without even. But I did. I've got disposable piping bags. You don't have to use a disposable one. I do have like smaller visible ones, but they're small for these. I'll just set that up. So I threw it in the bag. And as you can see, it's obviously not going to go through because it's closed, so we got to trim off the little bit of excess there. Careful not to trim off too much, because if you do, it'll just slide through, and if you don't trim off enough, that's what happened. Plastic's still kind of covering some of the tip. want to make sure it gets all the way on. Oh. Chair. Okay. And then, hi Creo. There is a dirty joke in it. Okay, so Creo is. Are the babies watching? I want to say hi to the babies. Are you at mom's? Anyway, piping bag. So it's like this after you get the tip in, and Etsy and JD say hi. Hi! Hi Etsy, hi JD, thank you for watching. And don't make fun of me too much. So, to fill up your piping bag, you wanna open up the bag. How would you describe that? How would you describe that? Pull out the edge, open it up like that, and then you wanna hold it underneath the plastic. Then, get your buttercream. That's what your hand's for. You just kinda scrape it off your hand. But into the bag, not on your actual hand. I have to make that clear. So, and then obviously the reason we pull this down is so that an ice cream cone. Yeah, pretty much, kinda. It's kinda like making a cone. Ice cream cone. But don't. So, you don't want to fill it up too much. About halfway is good. And I know that it doesn't look like there's much there, but as it travels down the bag, there's really not as much food. So, bring it back out. You can either pull it down like that, or I will just go like that. Alright. Okay. And then you want to twist the back here so that when you push down, it doesn't come out. It's not so bad with buttercream because it's not very viscous, or it is viscous? Can't remember. It's not liquidy. So it doesn't matter as much, but when you're working with something a little more runny or softer, it's just a little bit. Saves you a mess. So, get some parchment paper. By now, got that. Cool. Let's set up two. You guys are gonna see my face. Arrow. Okay. So, I don't know how well this is gonna go because again, the size of my nail and my piping tip is kind of left. So, we'll see. Okay. You got your nail in one hand, piping bag in the other. You just want to put a little bit of buttercream just on the bottom. Just like that. You really don't need that much. Get a little square of parchment paper or wax. I wonder if wax paper would work. Let's see, why not? Stick it on. Now, I can't remember which lady's method that I like better, so let's start with kind of funny one. So, now, Mom says hi. Hi, Mom. Are the babies there? There's the babies. I love the babies. You guys are throwing me off my group. So with the nail, you have to get used to doing this. Like spinning it. And it kind of feels weird. Sorry. No, I'm just joking. And it kind of feels weird, especially when you're starting, like, over here with your hand. And then you kind of... I don't know. It definitely takes practice. So, starting with... Hang on, I better check one. Husband is weird. That's why Atlas is crying. Okay. So, start with the fatter side down. You want the thin side up because petals. So, start with a little thing in the middle. We're just gonna go around slowly. Slowly. Oh. This is actually very thick. That's gonna be helpful. So, first part. Shake and bake. Shake and bake. What? You see my shake and bake? So you want to start. You need to have a base. So start there. Then I'm just gonna fix that a little bit. I forget if she went up here next. Yeah. Okay. So you want to create another little one. And as you come back down, like that, you're wrapping around. Hold back. Go back that way. Because again, right now we're making our base. This isn't the flower yet. So we're just making the thing upon which we will be building. So, there. I know that might have been a little bit fast, but although I can go through it again. Oh god, that's so cute. So that's what we got right now. Now, see, I'm trying to remember what she had one other step, but I don't know that I'm gonna do that. So it's gonna be Martha style from this point on. So from here, you want to make like upside down U shape, kind of like that. Let's see if I can show the camera at the same time, sort of. Start like that. Upside down as we're pressing. Upside down U. Get off there. Yeah? Now, rinse and repeat. When you start the next petal, and you want to keep going, start from about halfway from the last petal. And again, it's just going to be, start squeezing, go up, 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 making that upside down U, come back down. Okay, aw, it's coming together! Ooh, don't get too excited. Okay. Again, starting from the middle of the last petal, you want to go, start squeezing, go up, 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 come back down, and stop squeezing, boom. Oh yeah. It almost looks like a rose. Kind of a funky rose, but... Now, this is gonna be our last petal here. What? No! Dad! My rose! My rose! It's too warm in here. The buttercream is like slowly melting on my rose. My rose. It was so cute. And it's gone. Behold, friends. Behold. My rose. I know you can see that it looks like a rose. You can see how much time and effort I put into my rose. Well then, okay. A rose. It's beautiful. Thanks. A rose by any other name is still a rose. Thank you. Shakespeare. Right. Okay. Rose number 2. If we can. Yeah. I ain't even mad. Okay. Again, starting a little bit with starting with a little bit of buttercream on the bottom. Get that thing on. Hopefully this time it doesn't melt too much. But this time I'm not gonna hold it like that so much. Maybe. Just trying to show you guys. So. Again. Start with the base. Gonna go like that, and we're just twisting. Would the upper camera work? I guess so. I could go sit right there and move a bit both. I wonder if it's my buttercream too. Maybe. More icing sugar. Let's see. Oh, see, the lighting's a lot better over there. Yeah, the upper camera is not, unfortunately, not close enough. So. And the lighting's bad over there. I just won't hold it. Or if I need to show you guys, I'll just bring it over there. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Started off with a ooh. Okay, I'm gonna scrap this, cause I didn't even go through how to hold the up. Okay. Let's go through that real quick. Okay. So remember when we first filled it up, we twisted off the top, and you want to twist it off as much as you can without, you know, pushing out the icing on the bottom. Then you want to hold on to that twist. It's not a knot. You want to hold on to the knot with your. Damn girl, you is fine. Thank you, Scott. Matthew? Did I guess that right? So you want to pinch that little swirly thing with your thumb and like your palm. And the way that you get the icing out is not to waste. You don't, so you don't want to do it so that this hand, the second hand, is the one squeezing. That's not what we want to do. Especially because eventually, not eventually, you know, a lot of the time you're going to be doing something else with your other hand, or you've got a cake turntable and you gotta, you know, twist that and all that. Or you need to steady it. So it is a little uncomfortable and it can get tiring, especially if you've got a lot of piping to do. But you kind of have to get used to squeezing like that. Like with your fingers kind of back here. And then I know splines, you do this too, so I don't know if you do it any different than thingies or whatever, but you just kind of have to get used to it. I don't even know how to describe it. Gotta push. That looks like how. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember when I was first starting out that I had a hard time getting the icing out. When it like this. Oh, let me show you. My hand looks like this way. I had a hard time squeezing it, so that's kind of why I'm like, I'm wondering if there's something that I'm missing. But anyway, So, back to flower number 2. So, start with, start with the base. Go around. Easy. Just making a little tiny cone looking shape on the bottom there. I used to always have icing come out the wrong end of the bag. The twist and not overfilling the bag is important. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, even though my buttercream is quite, thick, or buttercream in general is quite thick, it'll still, like, if you've got it like this, and you're squeezing, it'll still come out the top. So, squeeze. Or, sorry, twist and then squeeze. Okay, start with the first little base. Gonna do the second one. So again, for this one, we're gonna come around, kind of move down a little bit, and then come back the other way, just to give it like a really nice solid base. Whoa, cut myself. There we go. And then back to the upside down views. So, let's see if that's easy. Start squeezing. One go up and down. Stop squeezing and just kind of whoop, the wrist. There's that second petal. Starting to slide off of my paper. I need to get bigger nails. And once again, once you start your second petal, you want to start it about halfway through, or halfway, excuse me. Once you want to start your next petal, you want to start at the halfway point of the last petal you just made. So, it's about halfway. Start squeezing. Go up. You go down. Stop squeezing and just kind of flick. Oh. That one wasn't as good as that first one, but it's alright. Flowers. The more that the flowers look rigid? I don't know. It just looks more natural when it's got like these, like, you know, kinda, I don't even know what to call them, ridgy looking things. Alright, so next one. About halfway point, start squeezing. Up. Making that U, go down, home. Yeah. My petals are getting uglier by the attempt. Halfway point, up, down, next. There you go. That last one, not the one I just did, but that one, kind of made it look a little funky, but as long as you just keep going, it'll start to look more and more natural. Imperfections. I mean, yeah, but it's ruffles almost, kinda. Ruffles. I think that would be the closest to what I'm thinking about. Like the little kind of ruffles in it make it look more natural. Because roses don't usually come with like straight on petals and stuff. They got character. It's falling! Stop falling! Okay, I'm gonna do one more petal and then I'm gonna put this down so that it can actually stay a flower. There you go. Boom. Kind of. Now with your finger, you can stay on. So hard on you. You can always like push in any parts that kind of looked weird. Or if it's like sticking out funny or something. This is not the best rose in the entire world, but that's okay. That's alright, because this is a seed. I don't want to use my little tip. It's hard because like one petal from that is already like the entire thing. Wait for a second. Let's check on the cupcakes. Should be cool enough. So, just throw this on the side. My poor ugly little rose. Check it out, you guys. You can see it start to come together, and if I were better at this, it would look a lot better. There is another method that I will show in. No, I won't because yeah, my nail is way too small for this. But the more you practice, the more it'll look like an actual rose. My first rose was really good, but I literally just tossed it off yesterday after keeping it for 2 weeks. But I also use the small chip. So if the cupcakes are warm at all for like any reason, and you try to put on buttercream, it will melt and it will slide off, much like my little rose did. So you can check it like on the back of your hand, bottom. I don't know of any other ways to check, but I don't remember even how long it's been since we started this cooling. Let's throw this up to the side. The green one. I'm curious if this will be enough. Should be. It looks almost a little melty. Excuse me, and I'm tempted to put it back in the. Excuse me, I don't want it to get too stiff. They've been cooling for more than 30 minutes. Really? Yeah, so they were sitting in the can for a while. Okay. Yeah, they feel cold to me, so. So, get some parchment paper. I don't know how much longer since I set my alarm for 2 p.m. and they were already on. It's 2:30? It's been 2.5 hours? I must be having fun. That's crazy. Cool. So, start. Now, before we do it on the actual cupcakes, we gotta figure out what to do. Again, make that little ice cream cone with the bag. Pull out the edge or whatever. Get it on your hand like that. Just scrape the buttercream off the side of your hand into the bag. Do not overfill. You can always fill it up. Now see that? I kind of messed up a little bit. What I do, just kind of put it together and then push it down as much as you can. I mean, it's already going to be messy, but at least that way you're going, it'll hopefully dissipate a little. And twist. And squeeze. I really like that color. I am in love with this color, you guys. This is amazing. So, little star. Oops. Star. It's amazing. It's like a minty mint. Let's see. Sorry about the camera stuff. You still can't really see it. Okay, so I'll just have to not. Now, I wish that I could think of a better way to describe how to do this than the way that one of my cafeteria teachers taught me. But it really is the only thing. You have to let the bag do the work. And what that means is you don't want to drag the piping bag along with you. Let's turn it this way so it's kind of flatter. So let's see if I can describe that properly. So if you're making like so when I make borders on my cakes, I just kind of do like that and then come down. You know, that down. So how can I describe it? That's not really. If you can see that. Would you guys like me to try to zoom in a little bit on that, or are you seeing that alright? I know the second camera's not very. Can't see the detail. Okay, cool. Because yeah, my view is small, so. Now, making the piping bag do the work is like, instead of going like that, and then all I'm doing is like just pulling back a little bit, you would kind of go with it like that, and then like that. That's a little overkill, but, you know, like, choop, choop. Kind of moving the tip itself back and forth, and that's really bad. That's really bad. That's like infomercials. Why can't I hold all these things? I wish I could think of a better way to describe it, because like when you do it kind of more properly, or without dragging the bag. Yeah, don't drag the bag. Yeah. Just do like a rosette. Oh. If I were to do a rosette and drag it, this is kind of what it would. Really moving the bag and the piping tip, you know. It's a lot of that. It's not even a rosette. The whole idea is that as long as you guide it a little, you shouldn't have to like drag it around like that. It should just kind of come out and fall to where it's going, and it's not very good. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. I'm not sure if that's making sense. Splines, help. There's always Miss. It looks like you're guiding the top of the bag instead of the bottom. I don't know. I know, right? I wasn't expecting to try to teach any piping, so I haven't really thought about it. But I mean, see, it is really hard to describe. It's hard. It's hard, and I mean that is what B1 with the bag. That is what she says. It's kind of like an extension of your arm, like when you're writing with a pencil. You know, you're not necessarily going like that. You know what I mean? It's pretty fine movements, and yeah, I'll have to think on that and try to. I'd say keep a constant pressuring it and feel for the consistency. Yeah, and then you also like. If you want to make like a line and you're letting the bag do the work, it kind of looks like that almost. Like you're letting the icing come out, and when there's no more space for the icing, you kind of guide it, I guess, like that. Versus pencil was a good analogy. But versus, you know, dragging it like that. They look about the same, but that's because I'm just making mine like drag quickly. You know, also pretty empty. So I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Just practice. If you're watching this and you're getting frustrated with your piping, like I do, just keep practicing. And now my icing's kind of long. Yeah, I think the pencil one kind of makes the most sense. You're not really necessarily dragging your pencil across the page, you know. But so let the icing flow rather than pulling it out. Right, right. Exactly. Yeah. Fatigue matters though, doesn't it? In the whole like dragging thing that I'm trying to describe. Come on, Cameron. I think I still. Even if you try to keep it clean, it'll get messy. So here you keep yourself as you're going. Again. Twist it. Squeeze some out. Especially when you've just refilled your bag. Squeeze out a little bit because there's going to be a big old air bubble stuck in there between your old one and your new one. So let's get this. Rosettes are annoying and difficult, and I am not very good at them. So since we have a lot of cute sprinkles. I don't know that I'm gonna try to make a mountain cone ice cream cake. So with the rosette, you start in the middle, squeeze, and again you guide the tip, but you don't want to pull on it. Keep going around, and when you get back to the point that you started, like 12 o'clock, stop squeezing, and then just pull. Now that kind of looks funny because I kind of stopped there for a sec, but it's about crappy rosette. A little faster. I won't stop right at the end there, so hopefully it will get messed up at the end. So start about, imagine you're starting at the center of it, that's 12 o'clock, and then you go clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever, make sure you don't bag, back to 12 o'clock, stop squeezing, and right? Slowly, slowly. It's kind of looking all rosy. Start in the middle, kind of go around the clock, stop squeezing at 12. Oh, see, that one's a good one. That one was a good one. Not bad. Kind of start in the middle, go around the clock, stop squeezing, boom. They look really nice on the upper camera. Cool. I honestly can't tell the quality of the second camera just because I can't. So the faster that you kind of pull off at the end there, better it'll look, the more natural, because then you're not kind of pulling. So, once again, start. Imagine you're starting at the center, go around the clock, to get to 12 o'clock, stop squeezing and pull. Or flick. Let's say flick, because you kind of flick. Let's keep those as examples there. Let's do our first cupcake. So. So, start on the middle of the cupcake. So, okay, so first of all, because these were examples, I wasn't pushing too much, but obviously if I were to make rosettes this small, it wouldn't cover the entire cupcake. So I'm just gonna make them a little bit bigger, and to do that, I'm just gonna squeeze just a little bit harder, get more flow as I'm guiding the bag. So start right in the middle. We're gonna squeeze harder this time, go around, clock. When you get to 12, stop, twist. Flick, I mean. Ha! That's not too bad. That's not bad. I am in love with the colors of the cupcakes, you guys. Like, the green. I'm glad that didn't kind of turn like brownish on top or anything like that. And that it didn't get too much darker. And then, God, the color of the icing is like perfect. Just perfect. I like how you have space in the wrapper to have lots of icing. See, and that's another reason why I prefer to keep my cupcakes a little smaller rather than really grab one of my moving magic stuff. Rather than, you know, filling it up too much, because to me, it looks a lot better, especially if you're gonna try to be, you know, presenting it and stuff, and then you avoid getting cupcakes that look like that. Some of them look like that, or some of them are purple, some of them are like really. These are the ones I eat first. So, okay. Sprinkle time. Just do one, and then we can keep doing the others. I like the big ones because I'm a fatty. I eat a lot in one sitting. I wonder what is better, eating a few big ones or a little too many little ones. Okay, so we're gonna sprinkle. I'm so excited because even just looking at these two colors next to each other is so cute. Okay, sprinkle. Oh my god, I love it. You guys. They're adorable! Oh my god, I didn't even get any unicorns on it. I gotta fish out a unicorn. Unfortunately, the unicorn horns aren't attached to the unicorns, but that's actually really cute too. We need a close-up. You'll get there! Let me enjoy it first. Also, let me put the horns on it first. Horns. They're more than a unicorn. There's not quite enough gold in and I definitely spend some time putting specific sprinkles in specific spots that just kind of balance stuff. I'm super picky with stuff. Also, it's really fun to do. And I can't get the balls. Balls, come here. Just me. Ah! Perfect. The suspense. Alright, you guys, are you ready for this adorable freaking cupcake? Look at the colors on that. Everything is like just a soft, sweet color. Very pastel. That horn, the unicorn. Oh my god, you guys. It's adorable. The colors are, like, perfect. These are awesome. These are really, really awesome. My green and the color is so spot on. It is. It just, everything matches. To my, whoever it was that, suggested green, and Mrs. Mercutio and Splines for suggesting turquoise for the icing. Didn't end up very turquoise, but it's a nice kind of like mint color. Can we have a view cut in half? Of course. I'll use my fancy knife. That was very dangerous, but I just wanted to show you my fancy knife. I'm gonna cut it in a way that has the horn together. See? Okay, just before I do that, 350 is too high. Or maybe I didn't. Too long. Oh my holy perfection, friends. Hang on, let me get them to actually lay down. Killer Dan, you made good looking cupcakes, Martha the Baker. Thank you very much! I had a lot of help from my viewers. They helped me with deciding on colors and sprinkles and stuff, so I can only take a little bit of the credit, but check out that crumb. My god. Look at that. Oh man, it's so cute. It really is. And, like, this cupcake to icing ratio is spot on. Yeah, Mrs. Mercutio, we're on the same page about icing and cupcake. I really don't like very much icing. But, man. I agree, I don't like too much icing. Yeah. Well, cause for me, the best part is the cake. You know what I mean? The icing just makes it a little bit more, just gives it a little bit more. But the icing, or excuse me, the cake is the best. Dude, this recipe is the bomb. I did not trust him at first with the weird not creaming thing, but I don't know. He's a magician. He's a freaking magician. It's just icing on the cake. Oh, you. Whew. You guys, this is so fun. This cupcake is amazing. Looks amazing. I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna be right back for a minute, and then we're gonna continue doing up these cupcakes. That. I forgot to make a BRB sign. That's alright. Tell us how it tastes. I want cupcakes! Seriously, I have to use the bathroom though, so just give me like 2 seconds. Alrighty. I gotta remember to make a be right back thing. Seriously, not allowed. The suspense again. Well, sorry, friends. When nature calls. All right, we can eat them. Going with nothing. Hope you washed your hands. Of course not. Why would I? This is awesome. I want to try one without the icing because I want to actually taste the cake. The cake is perfect. Like, I kind of want to test making it at 325 because I don't like that the bottoms are so dark. Though maybe a minute or so less would have been good. It is very fluffy. It looks fluffy. It is very fluffy. Coming back. Sprinkles are also awesome. They taste like chocolate. Yay, fluffy cakes! Well well done. They look fantastic. Thank you, thank you. They probably wouldn't have looked as good as they did if you hadn't suggested spines, if you hadn't suggested microwaving the butter. So it's on you, lady. Alright. I've never enjoyed watching another person make and eat a cupcake as much as I did today. Thank you! I'm glad! I was like, 12 minutes late today because I was sitting here, I'm like, what the heck am I gonna say? What the heck am I gonna do? Because it's a little bit different from gaming, because at least if I'm gaming, I'm doing something and you guys are paying attention to the gaming. Here, you're paying attention to me. So I was like, am I gonna be entertaining enough? And the answer apparently was yes, so thank you. Okay. More rosettes. Start in the middle, go and squeeze, go around the clock, and pull. See, oh, I wish I had my other one still. I can hopefully show you more baking streams. Yes! Right now, I'm planning on doing baking streams every Sunday at noon PST. I may have to add more. I may just stream myself baking for 2, but we'll see. Sometimes when I'm doing orders, I'm stressed out and I between doing. Now, I think I can show you. Start in the middle, go around the clock, and flick. It's hard to show. It's really hard to show what I'm talking about. I'll try to make. Yeah, kinda. Okay, so check out these two. I can see it because I'm kind of used to seeing it, but the one on the left. See both. Wait. So the one on the left. At the end, you can kind of see it like thin out a little bit right here, right in there. That's because I started pulling right at the end. It barked. And then, like this one, I don't know. I can see it because I know what to look for, but I don't know. I hope that I'm somehow making sense, and whoever watches this in the future, is able to understand. Like, they look the same. That's what I'm saying. They do look the same, but there's that little bit right at the end that's like trying to make it good. I'm also like super picky, and I think that you're always going to be more critical when it's your stuff. It's also warm in this house, so and if that's the case, just stick it in the fridge for a little while. It's too far. So. See, that one was really bad. Those are really, really, really bad. This is really, really bad. I'm gonna eat that one. It's always always you to see your own perfections, but other people don't see it so critically. Yeah, I'm just trying to make the stupid dragging thing make sense. But I'm gonna eat this guy because he's a... Yeah. Like, I know that the macarons that you made... I always eat the ugliest ones too. You're not allowed to exist! I highly recommend this recipe, by the way. It's very, very simple. No! I messed up right at the end. Hey, that one's not bad. I will totally try it sometime. Another one. Yum. Another ugly one, I know. Damn you. You ugly. This one, though. That's a cute one. It's not bad. I think I'm trying too hard not to pull, and it's making me, like, pull and not pull at the same time. I'm not trying to make ugly ones. It's just gonna... No! What did I just say about ugly? It popped. I had lots of fun watching your stream, but I gotta go. Beautiful cupcakes. Thank you so much for watching! It really helped having you guys here right at the beginning, so I appreciate it. Have a good day, and I will see you next week if sooner. Ugly cupcakes. Let's start over. So far, we've made 3. This one's okay. This one just kind of broke off too soon, so we're not gonna eat that. We're not gonna sacrifice. Excuse me. Yeah, see, you can tell now that my buttercream's way too warm. I couldn't even feel that on my hand, you guys. Seriously. Squeeze out a little. I keep hitting the rose! I keep hitting the rose! Darn it! See, that's okay. Stop hitting the rose. It was my fault. This is a huge issue for me. I don't make full circles. That's one of my biggest issues. Kinda cut in a little bit too soon. Hey, you should be happy, Party, because this means you get more cupcakes. What does she do? Okay. See in what way I completely misled you guys. Yeah. Oh, I keep hitting the rose. You told me to stop. Can't take that back. I have a lot of notifications. How to pipe. That's... Rosette variations. Let's watch this together. I can't put it on my stream. No. And I want no intro. Gotta go. Bye, Mrs. Mercutio. Oh, dinner. It's like 3 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you watching and all your input and all your help. Have a good day, and I hope you have. So yeah, I'm putting too much thought into not pulling. Yeah, because it's not quite accurate. It's beautiful! It's beautiful! That looks like an actual rosette. Like, for reals. Stay on the good one. Okay. Yeah. Wonder if going clockwise was helpful. Guys, all the way, make a full circle, stop, pull. Sweet. 2 good ones in a row. You pull the camera over so we can watch your screen. Or if not, they don't. This or the overhead. This one works too. Oh, I meant the overhead, sorry. Oh, wow, okay, hang on. I didn't realize that I got 2 other followers after GTA 420. Better say it so they actually can. Da-da-da. I don't know if you are still here. Oh gosh, I can't see it. It's too small. I don't know if you are still here, Johnny Undead, but thank you so much for the follow. And for Nana03, thank you as well for the follow. I really appreciate the follow, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I mess up some cupcakes. Get out of here. Well, bringing that other one is too. Okay. So, I hope my head. Squeeze. Around clock. All the way around 12 o'clock. Just flip. flick! I keep saying twist. That first one was really... That first one was the only one that I went clockwise for. Yeah, there you go. It's confusing because it's sideways, but I want it to get straight. I'm gonna go clockwise. I think clockwise is better for me. Looks better. So with anything, it just takes practice, it takes messing up, it takes trying different things. So if you're following this and you're not getting it the way it looks on mine, don't worry. You saw how many I messed up before I started. Before I finally got like a good one. Let's get this so you can actually see my feet. I hit the rose, but that's not as bad as the other ones. See? Progress. Boom. See, that's weird. It's weird. See the cupcake. Looks like we got another bid. Just squeeze out more in the center. You know, and then over time, you can tell where stuff how to. So that's all we can. Just keep on doing our best. That doesn't work, just eat. Then I'll push down the icing. Squeeze out, get that air bubble that's in. Should be in. Okay, so let's try this again. Squeeze a little bit more. All around. Oh, not bad. Son of a. I can't. Erg. That's alright. See, okay, so this one's gonna be a little funny because it's kind of not straight. So to combat that, we're just gonna do just down there. So it kind of looks funny, but it almost looks like a. I like that. I like that one. That's a good one. It's a little extra petally looking for some reason. Not bad. And we've got a lot of extra if we need it. So, or cupcakes. Get our sprinkles out. It's kind of hard doing it with a spoon. Oh god, that's a big ball. That's what she said. I think every cupcake should get. Even if that's going to be a little. funky to... Oh. I never realized that there was like those huge balls. Sprinkles. There isn't enough gold. These are adorable and I love them. Just sprinkle all of them, so then I'll find. I wish there was easier way to sprinkle. And without doing this. Come on! I hope I don't run out of the unicorn if I'm trying to put one on everyone. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I know I have a bunch more cupcakes that I could ice, but I'm not going to. Or, excuse me, sprinkle, but I'm not going to. Save my sprinkles. Let's see. Other than cleaning up, I don't know what else I can. And so, I think I might just end it here. I don't know who all is here that's been here the whole time, but thank you for any amount of time that you were playing. And hopefully I didn't do too badly making the cupcakes, and next stream will be a little bit better. Have any like suggestions or anything you want to see, or if there's something you want me to that way, you know, I can go through it and you can follow me or something, you know. Again, this was my very first baking stream, so kind of stumbling. Yeah. So the next one, I would like a cupcake, please. Hi, Skull! You can have one of my ugly ones. You can have this one. But, I'll take it. You'll take my sacrifice, darn it! You weren't supposed to. But anyway, thank you guys all for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. I didn't realize that 3.5 hours flew by. So I will see you guys next week. And honestly, if this keeps going at this rate, I may have to do this more regularly. But for right now, I will be baking every Sunday at noon PST. So anytime you want to join me, if you want to just chill while I make a fool of myself, or if you want to follow along with me, welcome. I'm going to have next week's recipe posted sometime before the next stream. And again, if you have any suggestions or anything that you want me to like go through or you know, learn so that I can help teach you, I'm more than happy. Just drop a line, drop a suggestion, or something. I don't know. I'm open. Thank you guys again, and have a good day, or night, or morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. I expect it here within 3 to 4 business days. I don't know that it'll look the same in 3 to 4 business days. I'll make sure they are gone in 3 to 4 business days. He says that as a joke, but I don't think these cupcakes are gonna last very long because they are delicious. If you are looking for a vanilla cupcake recipe, this is really good. It's super simple. It only took me an hour to make, and I messed up, kind of, so. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a good day. Bye!